Hello and welcome to the Daily Show. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you've had a wicked day, and a big shout out to you new people. If you are new watching our videos, great to have you along. And if you haven't, remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Now, maybe a wee tiny Donald Trump thumbs up, or you can do a normal thumbs up.
Like a tiny,
up to you.
Tiny thumbs. Happy birthday to Meryl Streep if you're watching. She turned 68 today and she's a living legend and I love her. Also celebrating their birthday today is, now I don't know how to say her name.
Is it Dina or Dinah? I'm going to be the one that puts it out there. I'm asking people in the room.
We've got complete silence in here and I don't know.
Is it Dina or Dinah?
I got some hate from some Fifth Harmony fans because I called one of them Camilla, but it's Camila.
Yeah.
And I called one Dinah or Dina and it's the other one. Anyway, happy birthday.
When One Direction were on the scene, I remember we were giving away tickets to One Direction like in 2011 or 2012, and I called Niall Neal.
Jerome, your face!
I got so much hate mail. Speaking of mail, weird segue. I've always thought we should start up a PO box.
Oh my gosh, let's do it.
Because YouTubers and stuff, they like start up PO boxes, and you can send in like mail and stuff.
Mail. Cool, let's do that. Let's do that.
Our PO box is 2489. And now you just write stuff and send it.
In Christchurch.
In Christchurch, in New Zealand. But
awesome.
We'll do a better video on setting up our PO box.
Cool. It's also Anwar Hadid's birthday. Do you know who this person is, Adam?
No idea.
Sure.
Actor, singer,
No.
musician.
No.
A magician.
Guess by his pose.
Model.
Yeah. And guess who his model siblings are?
I don't know. Bill English. Gigi Hadid.
I'm
Gigi
sorry,
Hadid.
but you just guessed Bill English.
But you went Bill English.
I was trying to give you a clue.
Bill English is the New Zealand Prime Minister. Moving away from
but
the
no
model.
one voted for him. He is there because the former Prime Minister, John Key, stepped down. Fun fact.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, the Prime Minister. Right. I thought you meant no one voted for that model to be a model. I'm like, what? Why are you a model? No one voted for you to be a model. Why are you leaning against that wall? No one said you could lean against that wall.
I feel like you could lean like that really well.
Moving on. A big congratulations to Kim Kardashian West and Kanye, who are reportedly expecting their third child. Now get this, Kim doesn't want to pump one out because she says the first two she's had has really hurt. And I get that. Well, I don't get it, but I can understand it.
No. You do not get it. It's not pumping. You're going to be so lucky if you ever find a life partner. Because you're going to be in the delivery room and that's going to be your response. No, it's not because it hurts. She was in a lot of danger carrying her last children. It wasn't safe for her.
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
she had a lot of health complications. And how dare you?
How dare you?
Yes, apparently this is the goss. You never know if this stuff is true until people confirm it, but they've hired a surrogate to carry
I
the
love
child.
that. Like, she's hired a surrogate. Like, I'm going to call up 0800, need a mama. Hi there.
Legally, you aren't allowed to pay people to do that.
Well, as soon as you say the word hired, it sounds like, okay, like, I'll pay you.
They've got an arrangement with a surrogate.
What, and you get weekly payments
No,
of $100,000?
you are not allowed to pay people.
In cars? Here,
You
have
are
a flash
not
car.
allowed to pay people. It's not about that.
Why did you say hired?
Because a human body is not a commodity, Adam. You cannot hire one out.
But you just said they've hired a surrogate mother.
Because it's just a synonym for they've employed the services without financial compensation of a human being. Let's move on.
They've probably put the mother on lay-by. Look, no, they can't do that, can they?
You're a bad person.
But yeah, so just imagine being that surrogate mother. If Kim Kardashian came to you, you would be.
What are you
trying to work out what you would be, but you would be the carrier of Kim Kardashian
Correct.
and Kanye's baby.
Nowadays,
would you brag about that? Honestly,
no. I don't think I would. I don't know if
you wouldn't go on. You wouldn't go on your coffee dates and be like, "Hey, look,
Nowadays,
Sarah."
people can have 5 legal parents: 2 biological, 1 gestational, and 2 social parents. So you could have 2 biological parents. You could have someone who carries the baby, and then you could have 2 parents who adopt the kid. You can have a maximum of 5 human beings who have rights as a parent to a child.
So what you're saying is that Sarah could be my mum. Sarah, you could be one of my parents.
I was born after you.
She was born after you, so
So does
no.
that? So does one of those parents have to be older than you? Is that how it works? If it's not obviously, if it's not a biological
Why
parent.
would you adopt somebody older than you to be your child? We've gotten into some really weird territory. Kim Kardashian also released her first products from her new beauty line today. And of course, there's a contour kit in there, so Adam, you can get your
Jawline on fleek.
Get it.
So it's been a huge day for Kim K, right? Now, we mentioned Kanye on yesterday's show when we were chatting about a Reddit thread where people shared stories about celebrities who are really nice.
Yeah.
And it turns out that Rihanna should be added to that list.
Yeah, she should. So one of her fans slid into Rihanna's DMs on Twitter to ask for some advice about dealing with his first breakup, and Rihanna actually responded. So this is what she said to him.
Just believe that the heartbreak is a gift in itself. Cry if you have to, but it won't be forever. You will find love again, and it will be even more beautiful. In the meantime, enjoy all that you are.
How great would you feel if actual Rihanna responded to you?
But I think that is a great answer back from Rihanna, and especially coming from a guy. Like, guys don't really talk about their breakups, and I know dudes do need a lot of advice when it comes to how to react to a breakup, because sometimes, I know what girls, you're like, hey Georgia, can I come round? Can we eat some ice cream and chocolate and watch The Notebook and chat about our love lives? Like, that's something that you girls would do, right?
Yeah.
Now, for me, I would just go home like, hey mum, hey dad, yeah, good, thanks, how are you?
Fine.
I'm just going upstairs.
It sounds almost as if that's coming from a real experience. No, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I feel like, girls tend to be a bit more
I don't know
supportive.
why that is. I've got no idea why that is.
Do
'cause
you,
I've tried
now
to
that
think
you've
about
had a
that.
breakup, would you be more supportive to your mates?
Absolutely. Like, a lot of my buddies have had big breakups in the past year or so, and having been through that myself, I kind of know that I need to get it out of them rather than them getting it out of themselves.
Because do you guys just hang out and play PlayStation and not talk about it?
No, we'd go to the golf course and stuff and just have a chat about what happened and what's going down and how you're feeling. And it's still pretty like trying to get
Blood out
of a rock or a stone, whatever that analogy is. But I just think in general, like, people need to talk more and be more open with each other, especially with people that you trust.
Wow, Adam, you're such a sensitive new age guy. We're going to talk about people talking about first impressions.
All right.
We're talking about people talking about people.
We're going to talk about people talking.
So John Watts is the director of the new Spider-Man movie. And
Cannot wait for that movie. Oh my gosh.
Actually, the guy playing it does seem like a cool Peter Parker.
He's only like 19 or something.
So he did an interview today.
I was doing stupid stuff when I was 19 years old.
Me too.
Like supermarket trolley races and oh gosh, he's got his life sorted.
Millionaire. So Zendaya was in the cast, and the director said that to try and create an icebreaker, she got everyone to sit around in a circle and say to each person in the circle what their first impression was of that person, which I just would find a little bit nauseating. But we're going to do it now.
Okay.
So my first impression of you, I met you when you were at Jelly Park, and I was running around like helping organise audience or like take names for
This
whatever.
was when I was
on
working
What
for
Now?
a different show.
On What Now? And you and Johnson, I think it was, were hosting. And you guys, after the show had finished, you helped pack up all the props and the trailer and stuff. And I was like, that's really cool. They don't think they're too cool.
I don't know why I was expecting you to say something really mean. But...
I'll say the mean thing off camera.
Yeah, good.
No, that was my first impression. I was like, oh, cool.
I remember, I think the first...
Okay, that's enough. Georgia, first impression of you, just such a lovely, bubbly person, and it's continued.
Yeah, that's true.
Such a lovely personality.
I never see Georgia angry. She's always happy. So yeah, that's the only kind of feeling I have of Georgia.
Just happiness.
Sarah?
Sarah and I...
7-year-old joined our crew. Is it?
Oh.
Look, Sarah, turn around to the
you
camera. So turn around to the camera. So Sarah just said, why has a 7-year-old joined our crew? So Sarah
No, but
gets...
we knew each other in high school.
We did, actually. Yeah.
So I actually can't remember the first time because we would have just seen each other around
What
school.
were your first thoughts of Eve?
I thought she was cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was in year 9 and yeah,
I'm pretty cool.
You were like
Way
drama
old.
and
So cool.
I want to
Yeah, that's my
ask
people's vision.
Jerome, what were your first thoughts of Eve?
No, we were going to do other people.
No.
Jerome's just gone.
No,
Oh no,
come
I
on, Jerome.
can't.
What were your first thoughts of
No,
Eve?
it sounds like they're
Please,
too mean
do
for
it.
broadcast.
Thumbs up right now if Jerome should do
No.
his first thoughts of Eve.
No.
Yeah,
He's
lots.
deciding. I have one of Adam.
Oh.
I remember on my first day,
Yeah.
you said, "Hey, I'm Ada. Nice to meet you." And I thought, "Oh, famous people usually don't say their name. They're usually more arrogant." So I thought you were.
Hey,
You're
no. I like I'm not. Like I don't like that word.
Okay,
but
let's move on. We're all feeling really awkward.
yeah, no, but Jerome,
I hope you feel awkward too.
Jerome, I want to know what your first thoughts of Eve were. Just say it.
It won't be nice. I don't want to
It
hear
won't be.
it.
Jerome's lovely. He doesn't
I
say
know
anything
he's lovely,
mean.
but I don't put him on the spot.
No, I love putting Jerome on the spot.
Stop.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was so long
Because
ago.
It was so long ago.
We go way back.
Do you remember your first thoughts of me then?
Well, my first thoughts of both of you is that you were. I don't think you guys were here when I first came.
Oh.
So
We were late, probably.
you were a bit late.
Yeah, actually, the first thing I learned in my sign language class was sorry, I'm late. And I've always remembered that one.
It runs in
Comes
your family.
handy.
It runs in
Yeah,
your family.
it does.
I'm trying to think of my first thoughts
Let's just move on.
of meeting you.
Let's just move
I
on.
remember I was presenting on What Now at the time, and it was a Friday rehearsal, and we heard that you were coming down from Wellington and you needed to find some part-time work, so you were working here, and then all of a sudden we found out that her mum's actually a really big deal, like big boss of like a TV world. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I remember like being like really weird around you because I felt like you were like these eyes spying on us. I was like, I bet you she's not actually here for work. She's just doing the dirty work for her mum.
Yeah, I'm still spying.
Yeah. But I've been really good.
You've been so good.
Sitting up
I've
straight.
given you a 7 out of 10 so far.
Yeah, I'll take a 7. Thank you. So that's my first thoughts of you. And when you were the Camilla the
Let's
gorilla.
move on.
We need to find clips. We need to find clips of when Eve was a gorilla.
Oh, dude, if we could find it, that would make me laugh so much.
Yeah, we'll try find it. We can talk to the What Now team and we'll get that sorted.
Okay.
Hey, Faith. Faith's just waving. Thanks for watching the live stream. She's not watching she's not
doesn't
watching the
matter.
live stream.
It doesn't matter. Why aren't you watching
Why aren't you
it?
watching the live stream?
I was watching it from outside for a little bit.
Okay, what were we talking
thanks so
about?
much.
What were we talking
I
about?
just saw you laughing. Rihanna.
Okay,
No.
Can we carry on? I feel like we're just dribbling on and on. We work
Right,
here.
anyway,
She doesn't know we
all of
do a
our
live
workmates
show.
are starting to pile through the door now, so we're
We
going to
don't
go.
have any free food in here. We were going to talk about Prince Harry.
Oh,
You can't be bothered.
I can't be bothered, to be honest. I feel like we've just talked a lot of smack. We'll talk about Prince Harry tomorrow. Oh,
Oh,
bye.
bye!
Ah!